and we're back here for season number 2 of the Army Dynasty. If you missed episode 1, we gave Army a legendary coach Bill Belichick after he got fired from the Patriots, and we actually had a pretty decent season. We ended up winning a bowl game. However, our recruiting was absolutely god-awful, and we really didn't fill up this team with a ton of talent. And now we are going to try to change that, but with this recruiting mod, it's actually really tough for us to get a ton of actually great recruits. And we filled up our recruiting board of people all interested in coming to Army, and we're trying to see if we can actually get any hidden gems or anything. And we get our first bust. The Vine Hunt Days is a 61 -15. So far, almost everyone we've looked at is way worse than their overall. We did, however, find a gem right here in Ryan McHenry that isn't the fastest, but looks to be a really smooth route runner. And we found another crazy gem right here in Easton Johnson, 82 overall. He would be one of the better players for Army, so we're going to try to get him for sure. Now we're going to go through and look at the people we should redshirt. We still have a QB battle going on between Ben Holly, the true freshman, and Bryson Daly. Ben Holly offers us a little bit more with the legs. We're going to redshirt a bunch of the freshmen that just really won't play, and we actually have to rely on some 59 overalls for some crazy minutes. It's not a good look when we have 44 overalls. Yeah, I mean, we are going to go ahead and redshirt the majority of our freshmen though. And with that being said, let's go ahead and go over the opening day roster. Starting roster right here, we are going ahead and starting Bryson Daly at quarterback. Lucky Brooks is a senior this year. Redshirt freshman for last year, Will Stallings though, will be the man going forward. And receiver wise, this is where we are extremely lacking. We have no speed. We have no guys, right? Zach Roberson though, 62 overall with 85 speed, and he's 6'3". Our deep threat is freshman Vontarius Fua, has 89 speed, and he's a 59 overall. So it's just really just not a good offense this year. I think we are going to very much struggle on that side of the ball, and the defense doesn't look that much better. Our middle linebacker seems to be the bright spot, Calvin Crummy, the senior. And again, we're in another spot where we are going to lose a ton of players. Max, our senior safety as well, one of our best players on the team, and the team just really doesn't look good this year. Now we do want a couple free wins like versus an FBS school. We're gonna try to get some more ranked games in there, and I think 24 Maryland could be a good matchup for us. And instead of Wake Forest right here, we're gonna play number 25 Arkansas, and we're gonna really test our team right here. We're gonna go ahead and put Georgia on the schedule for one of our last games. Now our first week right here is all about scouting for the recruits, and we found a pretty good halfback right here in Jay Barnett, 70 overall. Receivers, I want to go all in on Ryan McHenry, 76 overall. Again, he would be a difference maker for us. We're going to offer him a scholarship. Between Joe Toomer and Courtney Merriweather, I feel like it's going to be easier to go after Courtney, so we're going to go ahead and go after 2 receivers right here. We need at least 2 difference makers, and they're both 95 speed. However, Merriweather is a way worse route runner. And even though Anthony Hill is a 60 overall, I actually think he would be one of our better receivers this year at 90 speed. We're also battling Navy right here for Ryan Nixon, and we actually have 2 gym middle linebackers right here, 71 overall Tyler Vogel, that we're actually in the lead on, and also Hunter McMillan right here that we're not too far behind. We're going to go ahead and go all in on these guys. Dedrick Redmond and Ty Franklin, the 2 corners that actually look pretty solid for us. It seems like Navy is going to run away with one of them. We're also going to try to go after Anthony D. Wiggins right here and offer him a scholarship. And of course, the person we're really trying to get from, especially from Navy right here, Easton Johnson, 82 overall. He would be a difference maker for us or Navy. And we also have a 72 overall Austin Dale right here too. So it seems like our recruiting actually went a lot better this year. And after advancing 1 week, we'll take a look at how the recruiting board's looking. And after the first week of recruiting, we're in the lead on Tyler Vogel. We're also going to go more in on Alex Sweeney right here. He seems to be a nice guard. Jay Barnett should be the running back coming here. Easton Johnson, we are right there with Navy. And this recruit just popped up for us. O'Shea Douglas right here is actually somewhat interested in Army, and he's an 83 overall. We're going to try to go after him for sure. Hunter McMillan, we're not in the lead on. Ryan McHenry, we are. Austin Dale, we are. Grob Berger right here. It's going to be a little bit tough saying some of these names, man, but we're going to try to go in on him. And just looking at the other people we're interested in, it seems like Dedrick Redmond just kind of like not going to happen. So maybe we should just take our points off of him. Ryan Nixon though and Courtney Merriweather should, I think, be a part of Army's football team next year. We're going to go after Joe Toomer instead of Dedrick Redmond. We're going to put the remaining points to offering Grant Duncan a scholarship and try to go after him eventually. And our first game is versus Buffalo. We are a way worse team than them. We're only a 70 overall. But let's see if Bill Belichick can have an absolute masterclass today and somehow get us this win versus Buffalo. And we're getting the ball first with Bryson Daly. He has the star under his name, and we got to make sure that we are a pounded football team, okay? With Lucky Brooks, first run of the season goes for 15 yards. We're going to be a very run-first football team. The passing game is going to go ahead and have to get just be some short stuff. And we no longer really have that alpha receiver that's going to go ahead and go get it. And right here, we really can't do anything. Bryson Daly trying to get out the pocket right here, going to take a bad sack. Now, even though the defense isn't good, we're hoping our coaching can go ahead and just make us a good defensive football team. And right there, That's going to be an interception with Sophia getting a turnover on Buffalo. The senior makes an unreal play, and Cole Snyder throws an interception just to make the field goal a little bit easier if we do have to go ahead and take 3. And we're trying to roll out to the right here. Bryson Daly taking off, and Bryson Daly breaking a tackle, and he's going to get the first down. We need Evan Short to step up, but we also have R1 right there, Crossan. And David Crossan and Casey Reynolds seem to be our 2 best receivers today. And first and goal right here, we're trying to punch this one in with Lucky Brooks, and he's just going to walk right in. Offensive line made a huge hole. Defense, after getting the turnover, gets them to another 3rd and 5 right here, and we're going to go ahead and be watching the middle of the field, and Cole Snyder just misses a throw. This might not be the smartest thing we've done, but we're going with an empty set right here, and we're going to go ahead and throw hot to Lucky Brooks. Lucky Brooks gonna go ahead and have to be a force in the receiving game and the run game. But right here, we have the slant to Reynolds, and Casey Reynolds getting a big gain, 19 yards. So we're going back with pretty much the same play right here, and we're looking over the middle of the field, and that's going to go ahead and almost be intercepted. The defense needs to be bend, don't break. 3rd and 8 right here. Where is the quarterback going to go? We're going to try to heat him up with some pressure, and we do get after the quarterback, but he breaks a tackle, and that is a fumble. The defense gets yet again another turnover. Number 95 forces that fumble. And luckily for us, Lucky Brooks only had back spasms right there. Evan Short wide open, wins by a lot on the route. And he's trying to turn the corner, just doesn't really have the speed for that. But Noah Short with the 32-yard gain. 1st and 10 right here. We're dropping back, looking, trying to hit our R1 receiver. And oh man, what a throw from Bryson Daly. Threading the needle to David Crossan, who has stepped up big time so far this season, has been probably our best receiver today. What a throw. Bullet. The defender just kind of overplayed it, man. Didn't expect that arm strength from Bryson Daly. Another 3rd down for Buffalo right here. We're looking, and we get the pressure. Cole Snyder sacked, and we are having a day on the defensive side of the ball. Out of half, Buffalo ends up scoring, but we got to answer back right here with Lucky Brooks, and that is a big time run right there of 18. Kind of have to go, in my opinion. Kind of have to go. Right here, Bryson Daly trying to make a play with the legs. He has an easy first down with the legs, so we're going to take it, try to make a man miss, and he's going to be down to the 8 right there. Trying to get Lucky Brooks back into the end zone, going through a little read option right here, and they're going to go ahead and play Bryson Daly, but Lucky Brooks is going to walk into the end zone easy. We've taken all of Buffalo's timeouts, but we're faced with a 3rd and 10 right here, 1:20 left in the game. Biggest thing right here is to just take care of the ball, and they will go ahead and elect to blitz us right here, but that is Crossan, who was open again, doesn't have the wheel, but David Crossan has been a reliable target today. Maybe that Bill Belichick coaching, man, he ices out this ball game, and we're going to be 1-0 on the season. And we've actually got our first commit right here. Ryan Nixon has committed to Army. That's pretty nice. 70 overall defensive end. We'll definitely take that. And recruiting board update, it seems like O'Shea Douglas just isn't going to be obtainable. I mean, he is a 5-star. Is he going to come to Army? Probably not. We are on the lead on Ryan McHenry. We could maybe get him to commit here soon. In the lead on Tyler Vogel. A little bit behind on Alex Sweeney. Jay Barnett. Easton Johnson, we took the lead over Navy. Hunter McMillan, we are approaching Miami of Ohio. Austin Dale, we're in the lead on. Again, seems like the 2 outside linebackers just not going to be too obtainable, but creeping closer on Joe Toomer. Anthony D. Wiggins, again, doesn't look likely for us, but we took the lead on Courtney Merriweather. Now, to me, what that means is we got to go after some of these receivers, even if they are a little bit like lower overall. And I think maybe someone like Anthony Hill, just 90 speed, a little bit of a deep threat. Maybe we could develop him into something, right? TD Winstead as well. So we're in the lead on a ton of recruits now. That's going to take us to FBS, just generic. So we're playing FBS school. This should be one where we just win. And this was a game we pretty much barely played. We cruised to an easy victory versus FBS school. I don't think anyone's surprised. This was really like a stats game, and also getting Ben Holly some touches. Bryson Daly with a crazy day though, 300 yards, even a rushing touchdown. Now we get another bye week right here in week 4. Let's go ahead and check the recruiting board, and we're actually getting really close to bringing some of these guys in. O'Shea Douglas looking unlikely. We're very close to getting a lot of people to commit. We also flipped Hunter McMillan from Miami of Ohio, and we're also in the lead on Joe Toomer now. And we just got a huge commit right here. Easton Johnson, who they say is an 82 overall running back. We'll see if we do play him there. This could be the best player on our team next year as a true freshman. And this week we play a game that is kind of unwinnable. We got to play Oregon, and Oregon wastes almost no time driving down the field right here, trying to get a stop on this Oregon offense. We can't stop the run. We can't really stop the pass either, but you know what? We're at least fighting out here. Okay. We are fighting out here, and we actually play great defense. That's a dropped interception from our defender, but they're going to go ahead and kick 3. Their defenders are just way too good in my opinion, but right there, we throw a dart to Casey Reynolds. Faced with a 3rd and 6 right here, trying to attack the middle of the field, and we're going to go ahead, hit that backside slant, and Casey Reynolds holds on. 3rd and 7 right here. We got to try to make a play, and we're trying to hit our R1 receiver right there. That is a great throw from Bryson Daly to Roberson. Wow, hold on. Zach Roberson with an eye-opening play right there. I mean, the yards after the catch and everything, that was a great play from Roberson right there. I mean, look at him. Makes a person miss, and they go with the run call right here, and they're just going to pound this one in. That was way too easy. And we're now faced with a 2nd and inches right here, and we're trying to go deep right there to Fua, our potential deep threat. That's like a 52 overall. He hangs on to the ball, and that's going to go ahead and be a big-time play right there for Army. We're dropping back, and we're potentially trying to hit him again, but we're trying to make something happen with the legs right here with Bryson Daly. We have a lane, trying to make a defender miss, and Bryson Daly going to be down to the 1. And Lucky Brooks right here off that right side. Lucky Brooks is going to get into the end zone, and we take the lead versus Oregon. Now we actually get Oregon into a place where we could potentially stop them this time. And what a play from the DB. We get a stop. It's 4th and 10. We're dropping back this time. We're looking. We have nothing right there, and we're going to go ahead and get sacked. And we're in a 3rd and 30 right here. We're just going to go ahead and try to lob something up, and that's going to be nowhere near the receiver. We're going to have to punt this one away. Because our punter was so bad, we actually put Oregon like basically right where they just left off, and they got stopped, and they just walked that one in, man. That was easy. And right here we're looking, and we're trying to hit our R1 receiver again right there on the sideline. Roberson, hold on. There's no way he didn't get a singular foot in. That's what you're gonna tell me? Nah, we're challenging this. There's no chance he didn't get 1 foot in, man. There is no chance. Let's see. The ruling on the field does stand. To me, it looked like a catch. There's 7 seconds left right here. We got to potentially hit Evans short, but we fumble, and we're gonna go ahead, just throw something up right here with 1 second left, trying to get some tips in the air or something. Crossing was almost there, and that's gonna be the end of the first half, but we're in this ball game. And actually, Bryson Daly is not in the game. It's our freshman Ben Holly. I guess he was injured that last drive. And the thing about Holly is he can make some play with the legs. He does miss that throw right there. Is a true freshman that gets us this win. And like I said, he can do a little bit with the legs. And that playmaking ability right there makes a big play to cross in. And the coach actually wants us to go ahead and go for it right here, which I don't entirely hate, but I don't really know what we're going to have open right here. And that just was a bad decision, man. Passing once again right here. And we're going to go ahead and try to hit the check down, but we can't even hit check downs right now. And Ben Holly is also hurt. He actually has a little bit more throw accuracy than Ben Holly. Ben Holly more of like a throw power type of guy, more developmental, but Mundell ready to go right now. Lucky Brooks in the middle of the field, and we're talking about his accuracy, but that is a very poor throw to start. And what was a close game at halftime ends up being a blowout. Oregon takes this one 48-14. And what sucks about losing that is a lot of the top recruits we have just now are not interested. We still kind of have hope with O'Shea Douglas though, that maybe we could get him to unlock. Alex Sweeney and some other people that we were comfortably in the lead on now just aren't as interested. We are playing FCS Midwest, but this is as must win of a game as possible because we need to win games to get these recruits. And first is the FCS Midwest. We got an easy win, 24-3. I'm not really showing highlights of the FCS schools because I don't really think it matters. We're beating up on people that are way worse than us. And we got a huge development right here though. So Bill Belichick actually did go ahead and get an upgrade right here. So we're going to upgrade his locksmith. What the hope with that is trying to unlock this top rated recruit right here, O'Shea Douglas. And we're going to go ahead and open the door right here, and that's going to put us at number 2. And it was really all for nothing. O'Shea Douglas ends up committing to Oklahoma. We tried it though, man. We did try it. That right there is a bummer though. Oklahoma just comes out of nowhere almost. I swear Baylor was in the lead and just gets them. But we did get Tanner Boring, Ryan Nixon, and Easton Johnson, like I said. So we got some pretty high overall players. And with that win, now we're behind on Tyler Vogel, Ryan McHenry, Courtney Merriweather we're in the lead on. Austin Dale we're losing on now. It's kind of crazy, like all the guys we were just in the lead on, now we're losing on Jay Barnett as well. It seems like almost nothing can go our way with this recruiting cycle. And this is a huge game once again just for recruits. We got to find a way to beat Rice. We had a great game with Oregon. We need to get it done versus Rice. 3rd and 1 right here. They elect to not go with the run call, and that's going to be a catch right there. That's a great throw from the quarterback. And right here, we're trying to stop the rushing attack, but it's just not going to be enough. But there is a flag right here. This is huge. It's going to go ahead and is it going to be on us? It is. It's offsides. I thought we got a holding call. 2nd and 4 right here. We got to go ahead and roll out the pocket right here. We might have had Evan short, but Bryson Daly's going to keep this one. He's going to go up the sideline, get a 13-yard gain, and we have our tight end wide open right there, Crossan, who Crossan makes 2 people miss, and he's turning upfield. What a play by David Crossan. He has been Mr. Reliable all year long. Right here, we're dropping back this time, and we hit Reed underneath our fullback that time, and he breaks a tackle. He breaks 2 tackles, and he's going to be down to the 12. No hesitation from the coach. We don't like the look. We're going to go ahead and go with the empty set right here. And we're going to go ahead and try to throw this one to Lucky Brooks, who runs backwards, and that's going to be why he doesn't get the first down. 3rd and 12, we have to get off the field right here. Have to get off the field, and we get the pressure this time as well. Is anything open? Nope, we're taking off with the legs right here. Bryson Daly breaking a tackle, but he fumbles. I thought we were at least going to fumble out of bounds. Bryson Daly does not, and Rice gets the ball back. Trying to get back into this ball game. We're technically only down 3 scores, and I mean, I say only, but like obviously that's a lot right there. We score finally. Noah Short with the touchdown, and now we got this 2-point conversion right here is pretty huge. We got to go ahead, try to get it right here, and we got to get it with the legs, and Bryson Daly fights. It's a 2-score ball game, man. Defense got to get a stop. Big play in the game right here. This is 3rd and 12, and it told me watch out for the draw, so we actually went ahead and ran him up the middle right there, and we make the big time tackle. We need another good drive. We need another good drive from Bryson Daly. We're going to hand this one off right here to Lucky Brooks, who weaves his way around and gets the first down. 2nd and 10 right here. We're again dropping back, hitting our tight end Crossan right there. Crossan trying to turn the corner. He gets the first down and a little bit more. Going with the power run right here to Lucky Brooks. We have numbers. It's not Lucky Brooks. It's actually Stallings right here. The redshirt freshman Will Stallings with a big run. We should have Will Stallings right there. The redshirt freshman with the touchdown. We need another 2-point conversion right here, and it's looking like they aren't going to give us the run. We're kind of looking for Casey Reynolds on this backside right here, and Casey Reynolds unable to get open. We just got to chuck this one, and we're still down 2 scores. That really does hurt, man. And that is Reynolds wide open. Casey Reynolds with the touchdown. Rice just kind of gave us an easy touchdown right there. Defense gets a stop. We're back in. This is probably play of the game right here. 3rd and 4. We're electing to not use any timeouts yet. Maybe the next drive where we try to force a 3-and-out instead of onsiding. We'll see. We're gonna play ultra aggressive right here, and we get to the quarterback, and that is an inaccurate throw, and it also stops the clock. Huge play, but right here, Bryson Daly. Can someone go upfield? Someone work upfield? We're gonna hit that X receiver right there. Fuwa with the big time play. Our approach and being on fire right here, and we have our X receiver right up the seam. Fuwa again, and Fuwa is in the end zone. The defense gets one more stop, and we have potential, and it realistically all comes down to this right here. We are full sending, selling out for the run, and they go with the pass, however, and they get it. And that's going to be a Rice win. And we end up losing to Rice as well. That's a bad loss for us. And we once again have a pretty tough game right here. We got to take on Maryland that we did put on the schedule. We knew this was going to be a tough game, but let's see if we can finally get an upset. We're looking to run the read option, and Bryson Daly should have a pretty nice game right here. Cut it to the right, and Bryson Daly is going to get that first down. And on 2nd and 14 right here, we're dropping back. We have Short open, and Short has been getting really open on that route, and he gets a 29-yard gain. And right here, 3rd and 4, this is a pretty tough down for us. We got to go to Lucky Brooks right here, and Lucky Brooks turns the corner, gets the first down. Huge play. But we are faced right here with 3rd and 11, and we're trying to hit Lucky Brooks right there, and that is going to be incomplete. Trying to open up with points right here. The kick is up, and the kick is good for us. 3rd and goal. We do have to go ahead and try to get after the passer as well. We're watching the middle of the field right here. He throws it underneath to his running back. We're okay with giving that up, and we should also hold them to 3. Bend don't break defense, and the kick for Maryland is up, and the kick is right down the middle. Need our defensive line to get some pressure. They throw it well short of the, underneath the sticks, but it's not going to matter when we miss 2 tackles. I mean, that's really all because Bryson Daly missed the pass though, and we're going to be down 7. We're going to go ahead, hurry up, snap this one again, and again just hit Roberson. I think Bryson Daly is liking the 5 wide set a little bit more. We're going to go ahead, try to extend the play right here with them. And let's see, we're going to go ahead and throw this to R1. What a throw. What a catch to Fuwa. All right, 3rd and 10 right here. Never a spot you want to be in, but Bryson Daly trying to step up in the pocket right here. Avoids the rush, and he's going to fight forward, and he's going to get that first down, man. Now, the one thing about Bryson Daly is it's not going to be pretty, but he will fight for us. Something that no other quarterback in the roster we can really say does. And right here, we're trying to hit our R1 receiver. Fuwa has his first drop of the season. Now, 3rd and 17 right here. Never a good spot. We're going to try to hit up the seam right there, and Fua hangs onto it. What a play from like the 50 overall receiver. He's not looking like a 50 overall right now. And first and goal, we're going to make sure to hand this one off to Stallings right here, who is in the backfield. We hand it off to him up the middle, and Stallings right there pushes forward, gets the touchdown. We're dropping back right here, looking. We're gonna go to Crossan. Crossan hangs onto it, and Crossan's gonna be in the end zone. What a throw from Bryson Daly. What a weapon David Crossan has been this season. And I did have to check this. David Crossan is a senior, sadly. Now, this is absolutely huge right here. This is where we struggled versus Oregon. Also, Rice out of half football right here. We're up 7. We control the ball game. We just gotta play smart football, man. Gotta play smart football on the run right here. That is an absolute laser to Roberson. Maybe we gotta use Will Stallings over him, but Bryson Daly takes the big hit. Absolutely gutty performance by Bryson Daly yet again. Middle of the field looks open. We're going to square right there, and that's Roberson with the drop. We're looking to make this a potential 4th and manageable at the very least, and we have R1 right there. Ben Cleaver, he hangs on to it, and that's going to be an Army first down. Bryson Daly, when he's on, man, he is very, very good. And right there, Roberson hangs on to it, and we take a 2-possession lead on Maryland. We get Maryland yet again to another 3rd and 7, and we're watching the middle of the field right here. They go with just straight up curls in the middle of the field, and that wasn't even close to being a first down. On this situation right here, Army has to be able to put the dagger in a man. And first play, we're going to Crossan, who hangs on to it and gets the tough first down. 3rd and goal right here. We got to try to stop the run first and foremost. They go with the pass, and we actually play really great defense right there, but it's a one-handed grab from their receiver, Tyrese Chambers, and that puts them back into the ball game. Unreal play from Tyrese Chambers. I mean, he just went up there and got it. And now we're trying to work off play action right here. We really like Crossan right here, and Crossan has been just all reliable this season, man. And we are 6 minutes away from potentially knocking off Maryland, and that right there is a great start. We hit Roberson middle of the field, and with this, you just cannot understate how much coaching is affecting this as well. I mean, this team is playing way better than anyone thought they would, and Lucky Brooks gets the catch right there, gets the first down. 3rd and goal right here. If we see man coverage, I really want to go to Crossan, and we're going to go ahead and hit Roberson right there, who is unable to hang on, but we do have a pretty easy field goal right here, and the kick is up, and the kick is good from Chase. We still keep that 2-possession lead, and they are going to go ahead, drop back pass. We're watching the middle of the field. They throw it underneath, and they're going to get the first down and more. I mean, wow. Can we tackle him, please? Another 3rd down for Army right here, and they misfire. They had it open. Just a misfire from Talia. And this right here is a pretty interesting play right here. We're watching the middle of the field, sending 3 in man coverage. They go with the run call, and they easily get that first down. They want their offense to go ahead and decide this one. We're watching the middle of the field right here. We have potential pressure. Unable to get anyone there though, and that's going to be a touchdown. Oh man, don't know where our flat defender was. That just isn't good enough right there, man. Just someone wide open gets into the end zone, and we need a couple first downs. We really only want to pass if we have to, and like I said, man, we're leaning on that power rushing attack, trying to just go right up the middle of this Maryland defense, and that is going to be a first down right there. And we are again trying to go right up the middle of this Maryland defense. I feel like we have a very easy first down, so we're just going to go ahead and hike this one right here, and that's going to be your ball game. We're gonna kneel it out, and after that big time win versus Maryland, we are up on a couple recruits. We're still behind on Ryan McHenry, but week 10 is going to be a huge week for us because we have to win versus Air Force. No matter what, no other game matters. We have to beat Air Force. We have so many recruits visiting that week. We have to win. Now, it's also nice this week if we can go ahead and beat Kent State. They are right around our overall, but realistically, we're around at 80 overall with Bill Belichick being our coach. Watching the middle of the field right here on the running back. He's going to try to make a play with the legs, but we are all on that, and we just completely shut down their offense. Bryson Daly trying to continue his hot streak of games. We're working off play action right here, and we have the middle of the field wide open. That is a dart to Evan Short, and we're looking to go back to Noah Short right here, and we're going to hit him, and that is a great throw and catch. Now, our kicker is so bad that he can't really hit the field goal right here, but we throw an absolute dart to Dondre Hayes. He's a corner. Oh, man. Comes in on offense because that's how tired our receivers were, and he catches a touchdown. Our cornerback. I didn't even catch that. I thought that was the backup running back, but no. Another big play for the defense right here. We're going man on man, trusting our guys to make a play, and they did not. And the defense is able to get another stop right here. And this is one off the Lucky Brooks right here, trying to get to the edge of the defense. Lucky Brooks is not the fastest, but he does pick up 13. 3rd and 11 right here. Big play in the game. And we're going to try to go over the middle of the field, and we throw a bad interception right there. Don't really know what we were even trying to do. Another big 3rd down right here. Bryson Daly, nothing doing, man. And kind of like before, man, we're just in a spot where we can't really punt. We can't really do anything. And right there, I mean, just no one's open. And Bryson Daly trying to make something happen with the legs. Oh, man, he broke almost 3 tackles. And that play actually ended up getting Bryson Daly hurt. I mean, probably should have just threw that one away. But, man, we were trying to make a play. But we do have Ben Howley now that, again, he can do stuff with his legs. And oh, man, we had a wide open player right there. That's a tough one to miss, but trying to do the same thing right here, trying to get out the pocket with our quarterback, trying to make a play, throw it to triangle right there, and Fua makes the play, and he is in the end zone. Wow, Ben Howley's first big play of the year, man. Again, with Howley, we got to extend the play a lot, and right there, what a throw from Howley. That's the difference in throw power between him and Bryson Daly. The thing for him is definitely going to be trying to build on his consistency and also just playing from the pocket. But we do have Crossan right there, and Crossan is down to the 3. And Howley right here dropping back. We get a good cut block right there, and Ben Howley's going to take this one down to the 1. And Lucky Brooks is going to go ahead and be getting this football, and Lucky Brooks is going to pound this one in for a 21-0 lead. And Kent State does end up answering, and Ben Howley right here backed up to his own end zone, trying to make a play, and we try to throw this one away, but we get the safety. We felt the pressure, thought we could outrun it, and it was just no doing, man. We give up a bad safety right here, and 85 just kind of missed the block. Looking, fires, and that is a dart to Fua right there. Vontarius Fua with probably his best game of his career so far. And again, keep in mind, that is like a 50 overall receiver. It does not matter, though. We're trying to punch this one in with Lucky Brooks, and Lucky Brooks is going to get into the end zone, and that should do it for this one. Army gets back-to-back wins, but again, the big test is in week 10. We have to beat Air Force. Now, we have some very sad recruiting news. Alex Sweeney has officially locked this out, and also Joe Toomer. Joe Toomer, Indiana out of nowhere, trying to recruit him. Wasn't enough for us. Still somewhat could get Jay Barnett. Alvin Brown's not looking likely. Also have lost the lead on Tyler Vogel. But a lot of these guys are visiting this week, so maybe we can earn some points back. And probably the biggest week of the season right here versus Air Force. We are playing at home. Have to win this game because we have so many recruits visiting this week. And we are playing Air Force in the snow. Pretty familiar sight. I believe this is exactly what the game looked like last year as well. Trying to get an opening drive stop, and we do just that. Cody Gonzalez goes 0 for 3. And 2nd and 10 right here. We're dropping back, trying to make a play. We have circle wide open. Casey Reynolds gets the first down of the day, and they're going with it again right here. They actually mix it up and go with the zone call. What a throw from Bryson Daly. Wow. He must have heard that we really needed this, because we do. I think Bryson Daly did get hurt, so we have Ben Howley in the game right now. But Ben Howley, like I've said before, he does have some wheels, and we're going to turn the corner and get a 21-yard gain. Bryson Daly's having a really nice year, but he's unable to stay healthy. But Ben Howley these past few games has been fine, and it was not a serious injury. Bryson Daly back into the ball game, and he throws a touchdown. First play back, throws a touchdown to Noah Shore. And we get Air Force to a 3rd and 18 right here. Cannot give this up. Gotta watch the sticks right here. And he throws it, and that is going to be intercepted by Platt. What a play by our safety right there, in perfect position. Working off play action, first down right here. We have the man himself, Crossan, wide open down to the 15. Try and get to the outside of the defense right here with Lucky Brooks. We're going to cut this one back and get the first down. Now it's a 3rd and goal right here. We're going to Crossan, and Crossan is in the end zone, and we take a 14-0 lead in a must-win game. And we also have our X receiver right there wide open. It's Fua. 2nd and 14, dropping back right here. We're looking, have the underneath wide open. Great throw to Casey Reynolds, and that's going to be another first down. Bryson Daly yet again dropping back right here. Has a man, Roberson, who just drops it. 3rd and 4 for Bryson Daly. We're going to the sideline right there, and Casey Reynolds is wide open yet again. Once again, Lucky Brooks up the middle this time. Lucky Brooks gets into the end zone, and that's going to be a 21-0 lead. I don't mean to exaggerate right here, but this very well could be for the ball game, and that's going to be well over his head. Their quarterback just could not get anything going today. Bryson Daly rolling out of the pocket right here. Has a man, hits him in stride. It's Casey Reynolds, man. Bryson Daly is playing otherworldly right now. Bryson Daly has been playing otherworldly right now. We're trying to hit Crossan right here. We have him, and Crossan hangs on to it because of course he does. He is Mr. Reliable, 26-yard gain, but we are dropping back again right here, and Evan Short this time back to back, pretty much the same exact play. It's actually Ben Halley. Ben Halley misses the throw, and we're kind of in an interesting spot right here. We are well past the 50. Roberson is cold right here, and we are just looking for someone to get open. We're going deep to Roberson, actually. Can he make up for being cold? He cannot. And that was really it for Army. After that 21-0 lead, Army gets it done 28-7 over Air Force. This was a huge win for our recruits, and from that we got a major commit in Hunter McMillan. Other than that, no commits, but we did get a ton of XP and progress towards a bunch of recruits. We're also going to upgrade our coach right here and get one more locked out. And with this right here, we're going to go ahead and open it on Joe Toomer right here. We're going to go ahead and max it right here, try to catch up to Indiana because he is a difference maker, and I would love to just have a chance, to add him to our team. And we also did take the lead on Jay Barnett though with Navy. And halfway through the season, I do want to show you guys a stats update. Bryson Daly 15th in the nation in passing. We're actually more of a passing team than we are a rushing team. I'm kind of surprised by that. And also our receiving leader is a tight end that has 500 yards on the year already. We have two of the top tackle leaders, and we have yet again another big game right here versus Arkansas. We have to travel there, and you can see it, man. We look like the outmatched team, but we already beat Maryland. Why can't we beat Arkansas? And 2nd and 3 right here. We're going to go ahead and hand this off again with Lucky Brooks. Now we're dropping back right here, hitting our triangle receiver Roberson, and Roberson turns the corner and makes a big time play. Now this Arkansas defense is kind of soft right now. I mean, we are just doing whatever we want with to them. Right now, they really have no answers for what we want to do, and we're going to go ahead, try to go deep right here in the end zone, and that is an absolute laser to Casey Reynolds. The ball hung in the air, but Casey Reynolds comes down with it, and Bryson Daly continues his hot streak. And we get him to an early 3rd and 4 right here, and they go with the screen call, and we sniff it out almost immediately. Raheem Sanders unable to go anywhere. Now we get a 2nd and 8 right here. We're looking to roll out the pocket, and we have R1 right there. Guess who? Crossan wide open. Bryson Daly starting off the day hot so far. We have the middle of the field open once again, and that's Fua. Bryson Daly has not missed a throw so far. We're yet again dropping back right here looking, and we actually may have had a touchdown, but we're going to Crossan right there, and the ball is right on the money. I mean, Bryson Daly is playing at an NFL level right now. This is absolutely unreal, and I can't believe at the start of the season, I was saying maybe there should have been a quarterback controversy. I mean, Bryson Daly has been on the money all year long. Let's see if we can make this one, and it is almost right down the middle. We take a 2-possession lead in this one. Trying to stop the run again right here. They go right up the middle, and we are unable to do it. Raheem Sanders is in the end zone. And now we got to get points right before halftime. Arkansas ends up tying this ball game after we go 3 and out, and we got to look over the middle of the field, man. Offensive line kind of letting us down a little bit, but we're going middle of the field, and that is thrown right to Singletary. I mean, that's 2 bad turnovers, and momentum has shifted, but we drove all the way down to the red zone right here, and we're trying to punch this one in, and it looks like we're in a run heavy set, but we are not running. But we will take off with Bryson Daly, who gets into the end zone, makes up for his earlier mistake. Big play in the game right here. It's a 3rd and 3, and they go with the delayed handoff to Raheem Sanders, and we are not able to get the stop. He moves forward, and Raheem Sanders is just going to punch this one into the end zone easily. Trying to feed our guy right here on the sideline, Crossan, and Crossan is open. We get a block right there, and we are out of bounds. And now we got to hike the ball right here. Middle of the field is open, and we throw it to Cleaver, who drops it. We need Crossan right there. So what looked like it was just Bryson Daly's day, it's now we are down by a lot, and we got to score fast, man. They have completely taken away our run game. We are going deep right here to Fua, and Fua is going to go ahead and get the 1st down, and it looks like they're going all out man across the board. We're looking for Casey Reynolds. They're not in the man coverage. We have the out route to X right there, and Mundle, it is our backup quarterback. Why is Zach Mundle, our 3rd string quarterback, actually in the game? And let's see what Crossan can do for us. Crossan open. Crossan hangs onto it, and that's going to be a touchdown that if we can get a stop, it puts us right back into this ball game. And guess what? We were not able to get a stop. Raheem Sanders is just him, okay? Raheem Sanders is in fact that dude trying to do something right here, maybe going the cross and deep, just trying to throw something up. So we might have to elevate some redshirt freshmen or something, man. This is not a good sign, but Short right there hangs on to the football, and what looked like a promising game at the start, man, it just got away from us. I think the big thing is just not having enough star power, not having enough playmakers, and hopefully we address this in our recruiting cycle. And now after that loss, we're a little behind on Tyler Vogel. We're still in the lead on Jay Barnett, a little bit behind still on Ryan McHenry, a little bit behind on Jared Sanders, a little bit still behind on Joe Toomer. So, and that brings us to probably our toughest game of the season. It's going to be number 21 ranked Georgia. That while they are having a down year, they're 6-3. They are still a lot better team than us. And to be the best, you got to beat the best, right? Georgia for a couple years now has been some of the best college programs. And right here, we are not going to be able to do anything. But Bryson Daly just throws a duck. I'll be honest, didn't see the icons. But yeah, we're going to have to punt this one. And again, Bill Belichick is a defensive-minded coach. We actually got him to a 4th and 1 right here. Have a fighting chance versus Georgia. They go for it, though. And Brock Bowers is wide open, who should be in the NFL already. Yeah, this one's already pretty ugly. This might be a game where I don't really show a lot because we can't really do anything on offense. Oh, with that being said, Lucky Brooks with a big time run. He also fumbles out of bounds. We're dropping back again right here, though, trying to find something, trying to give us a spark on offense. And we go to our triangle receiver right there, Roberson, who does hang on to it and gets a big time play, our biggest of the day. We're going to see what we can do right here, boys. And we got Roberson open right there, and we convert. And we are trying to get him with the trick play right here. We're going with the halfback pass, and just no one's open, but we could complete it to Noah Short. I mean, pure luck right there, but hey, we will take it, man. And 1st and 10 right here, we're looking. We have a man, it's Casey Reynolds, and we score a touchdown on Georgia. This game technically is not over yet, so it's right after halftime. It's 35-7. We seriously could not compete that game. That was a pure representation of we just don't have enough talent, man. Is what it is. We're just not there yet. I think the freshman class we are bringing in will maybe put us a little bit more on pace with this, but man, we did not have a chance this game. And we missed out on a recruit that we were on top of the entire time. Tyler Vogel commits to Syracuse. You hate to see it. And that brings us to week 13 versus Stanford. This is more along the lines of like a team we can beat. We can't beat Georgia, can't compete with them. And we start out on offense right here. Bryson Daly looking to get it going, and that is a great start. And now 2nd and 10 right here. We're looking to fire, and let's go deep to the tight end right here. Crossing, hangs onto it, move the chains. I also will say as well, I think Ben Howley is a person that could have been a little bit more effective versus Georgia. I'll take Bryson Daly versus these lesser teams, though. I will say that. I think Bryson Daly is someone that, wow. You know what? I'm going to stop talking because that throw was absurd. What I was going to say was, I think Bryson Daly is someone that can play really good, especially with some of the weapons we have around him. But I think Ben Howley could take our offense to the next level. Looking to move the pocket to the left right here. We do just that. And we're looking. Gonna lob this one, and that is gonna be dropped by Roberson. That is a tough drop right there. Very tough throw. And now again, our kicker is pretty bad, so gotta kind of have to go for it right here. We are gonna be facing pressure, but Bryson Daly tries to get out the pocket. Great play call by Stanford, and that's gonna be an early turnover on downs. This needs to be a defensive football team, so we need to get a stop right here. 3rd and 5, and they go with the little screen pass, and they break a tackle, and they get the first down. 3rd and 8, gonna be on Crummy right here, watching the middle of the field, watching this deep end route. Their quarterback misses the throw. I think winning these games is pretty important for our recruitment, and right here, we're trying to get out the pocket with Bryson Daly. He does just that, and he actually ends up fumbling, but he fumbles out of bounds. And right here, we're going with the motion with the read option, and Bryson Daly's gonna keep this one, and we're gonna go ahead and be smart right here. We're gonna slide. After a really hard hit, man, Ben Howley has to come back into the game right here and potentially try to lead us down the football field, and getting Crossing involved is always the smart decision. 2nd and 10 right here. We go with the play action pass, and we're looking deep down the middle of the field, and that is just a duck. Bryson Daly throws it right to the middle linebacker. That is just not a good throw. And let's see if the Stanford kicker can make this kick. Defense holds the door yet again, and the kick is up, and the kick looks right down the middle. It's going to be a 3-0 ball game. 1st and 10, we're dropping back right here, looking for Casey Reynolds. Casey Reynolds makes the play. 3rd string quarterback is one of the main reads of the play right here. He was on a slant, and Reynolds ends up dropping it. This is just not a good offensive game. And Stanford actually blocked our punt, so it's just everything that could go wrong today is going wrong. Besides David Crossan, man. David Crossan is just reliable. A huge, and I mean a huge question mark going in the next year. Who is replacing David Crossan? But that is Lucky Brooks wide open, and Lucky Brooks is going to score the first touchdown of the game. What a throw. Lucky Brooks getting open, and the defense yet again holds for a field goal. This defense undermanned. They're out-talented, but they hold the door, and that is a doink. Doinks it off the upright, and that should be all the life that Bryson Daly and the offense needs. Hitting Lucky Brooks underneath right here after his touchdown grab. Should have our R1 receiver right there wide open, and that is Roberson. Get out of bounds. Gotta look for a shot right here, and we're going to Evan Short, and that is a laser. Evan Short down to the 10. It's Noah Short. I keep calling him Evan Short. I don't know why. You know, I should know my players' names by now. We didn't even burn a timeout because I'm just like, why do I keep calling him Evan? But anyway, drop back passing right here yet again for Bryson Daly. And we're going to try to get out the pocket right here. He breaks a tackle, breaks another one, makes a move, and he is down to the 2-yard line. And since we have all of our timeouts, looking to pound this one in, Bryson Daly hands off, and Lucky Brooks gets his second touchdown of the day. And we actually take the lead. Looking like momentum has fully swung right here. We're watching the middle of the field, and that is an errant throw by their quarterback. 3 incompletions in a row, and we get the ball back. And we're looking to go up 2 possessions right here. Can we do it? Can we get someone open right there? And that is going to be an interception. Anticipated him to like go upfield or something. Didn't think he was just going to stay there. And that's just a bad play. And first and goal right here. We're watching the QB run, and the QB literally goes into the end zone. We got to answer. Short right here has to get open, and he's not going to be open. Their pass rush gets home, and we got to punt this one away again. Bend, but do not break. And that is a great play from 47 right there, Crummy. And we do some voodoo magic, and can he miss another one? The kick is going to be up, and the kick is going to be right down the middle, but our offense has to score. And we got to make a damn play right there. That is an absurd throw to our 3rd-string quarterback, Zach Mundell. The fact that he's catching passes, maybe he should play receiver instead of quarterback. Our literal 3rd-string quarterback out here catching passes like he's a starter, and they just knew from the jump that we were passing the ball. Trying to work off play action again right here. We do have Croissant open, and that is actually a bad throw. Not where we wanted the ball, and that's another interception. Bryson Daly for this game in particular is kind of on thin ice. We might go to the backup Ben Howley just to see if he can maybe provide the spark we need, and as soon as I say that, he shuts me up, and Casey Reynolds turns the corner and breaks a tackle and gets into the end zone. We got the spark we needed. That's on me. Defense forces 4th and inches, and we're going with the setup play right here, and Lucky Brooks right up the middle, gains 5. 3rd and 9, there's one person we're going to go to, and that is David Croissant, who makes the play and moves the chains. We're out our own end zone. I really feel like a lot of recruits should see what we're doing with Crossan and want to be a part of this, man. I mean, that is just our best player. We're dropping back again right here, looking for our hot read, going up the middle to Crossan, hangs onto it through the traffic, and that's going to put him over 100 yards on the day. That's who's at receiver right now. And Bryson Daly, though, they're going to turn the corner, make a move, and get the first down. This is just not where we want to be, man. Not where we want to be at all. Bryson Daly trying to make a move out the pocket, throws on the run, and that is caught by Will Stallings. What a play from Bryson Daly, getting out the pocket, breaking his own record with that too, and that is just an unreal play, man. My bad for ever doubting you, Mr. Bryson Daly. Watch in the middle of the field, he steps up, he throws, and that could have potentially been picked off, but 4th and 13, first Stanford, decision time. They will go ahead and go for it. We're gonna try to speed up the quarterback right here, go with a little zero blitz, send some pressure, and they actually run it with them. And that is one of the calls of all time from Stanford. That is definitely one of them. And we're kind of in a familiar circumstance. We got to get a singular first down. Lucky Brooks is cold though. And you already know who we're trying to hit this play. The same person that has been feasted all game. It's Crossan. And Crossan is going to ice this game. Bryson Daly breaks another one of Bryson Daly's records. I don't understand why Bryson Daly is just playing so good, and he also played so bad too. It's like, I guess it's a give and take. And now after that insane win for Stanford, we're advancing to the bye, and we're just kind of hoping no one signs with no one, okay? And I mean, Jared Sanders did commit to Oklahoma State. Anthony Hill committed to us. He is a weapon. I will say that he is a weapon. Yeah, I mean, we'll take Anthony Hill. And the thing we didn't want to see happened. Ryan McHenry is going to Pittsburgh. You hate to see it, man. He would have been a difference maker for us. Going to Pittsburgh, that hurts. But that brings us to our biggest rivalry right here. Army versus Navy. We are 1-0 versus them in this rebuild. Let's make it 2-0. Now we're in a 3rd and 8 right here. We're going to Crossing, and wow. That just was nowhere near our receiver. Hopefully the defense can make up for the offense just not really playing up to par. And that's almost an interception from Jackson Hammond. We're dropping back right here looking, and we have the whole right side of the field open. We're going to lob this one right here. And wow, Zach Robertson with the catch tries to make a move and gets a 50-yard gain for Robertson. That's tough, man. But Bryson Daly cutting this one up. Do not fumble, Bryson. It's a 4th and inches. We have Lucky Brooks in the backfield running this to the left side right here. And Lucky Brooks trying to turn the corner. Number 8. Wish he would have held your block a little longer. We're down to the 1 right here. We don't need to overthink it. We got a fullback in the game. We're going to go ahead and go fullback dive with Reed right here. And Reed is going to punch this one in. I think that's Hayden Reed's first touchdown of the season. Now we're in a 3rd and 12 right here. Got to watch the middle of the field. He can have that post. He's going to go underneath, and that is going to be well short of the sticks. We get the ball back. And now 1st and 10 right here. Looking to almost instantly roll out, and we have a man. That is Zach Robertson again, and Robertson having the game of his life. 2 catches for 80-something yards already, and this worked last week. But yes, we are going with the trick play yet again, and we're just throwing it, and our running back just threw an interception. That's just a boneheaded play. Navy had the film from it last week. It's not going to work again. We're dropping back yet again right here, looking for Crossing over the middle of the field. He hangs on to this one, looking to bounce this one. We have the flats wide open right there. Great play call, and guess who? Zach Robertson with almost 100 yards on the day. Zach Robertson gets 100 yards on the day with that catch as well. And in the red zone, you know who we're trying to target right here. He should be open as well. He was, but Bryson Daly's going to keep it. Trying to truck a defender, and he gets in the end zone. What a scramble from Bryson Daly, putting his body on the line. This got ugly for Navy super fast. I mean, this was not a close game. It's starting to feel like not maybe a rivalry, man. We are just completely destroying them. Zach Robertson with the game of his career, 228 yards as well. Yeah, boys, this one was not close. We ended up winning 45-13, and we get a huge commit though. Courtney Merriweather, that right there is a weapon, man. He is a weapon. And besides that, did we lose out on anyone that we really cared about? No, but we're still battling as well with Jay Barnett and also Joe Toomer, 2 other potential weapons. And of course, we don't have a conference championship, but we do have yet again a bowl game. And let's see who we're going to be playing in the Military Bowl. And Oklahoma running back Javante Barnes ends up winning the Heisman, and we have to play Notre Dame. Oh man, why do we have to play Notre Dame in our bowl game? Why? Oh man, this is kind of having a feeling like the Georgia game. Maybe they'll surprise me, but this is not a good matchup for us. 3rd and 6 right here, and we got to go ahead and hit the flat. Fua, who is back from injury, he gets the first down. And 2nd and 10 right here, looking deep, and we fumble. Bryson Daly fumbles. And not a good start for the offense. Just not. I mean, they're better than us. We can't turn the ball over. Watch in the middle of the field right here on the running back, and they get a bad throw from their quarterback. They're going to go ahead and take 3. Got to attack the middle of the field right here. Got to attack the middle of the field, and we throw it right to them. And this game's not looking good, boys. Not looking good. And we're already down multiple scores, man. It's not going to get better. And we're trying to go over the middle of the field right there. Reynolds hangs on to it. We're dropping back right here. I'm actually hitting Crossing right there. It was a design wide receiver screen, but Crossing was open. Dropping back again right here. We have something wide open though, and Roberson's in the end zone. Broken coverage by Notre Dame. We finally get something. Defense looking to come up huge right here. We're trying to get on the pass rusher, make an open field tackle, boys. We get that, but they get the fumble, but they advance it for the first down. Oh, wow. I mean, talk about the luck of the Irish. That is insane. Bryson Daly dropping back right here. 2nd and 4, trying to hit Lucky Brooks, trying to get something, and he fumbles, and the The Fighting Irish get it, man. Oh my God. Lucky Brooks and Bryson Daly having just all-time bad games in their final game. And we got to go, and we got to go fast, and we got to go, and we got to go fast, and it's intercepted. And Bryson Daly, Lucky Brooks, crossing last game ever on this team just ends in disappointment. But I mean, they had great seasons. It's just, we play a team like Notre Dame. Didn't have the talent today, man. Didn't have the talent. Notre Dame wins the bowl game. We go bowl-less. However, this is a major recruiting haul for us. We're potentially getting 5 to 8 starters, difference makers that are better than what we had on the team. And that's not even including the training boost we're about to get this off season. Now, I do want to show off the season stats though, because Bryson Daly had a hell of a year. 3,567 passing yards, 23 touchdowns. The interceptions were high, but I mean, he played great and we needed him to, because we could not run the ball with Lucky Brooks. And you'll see a major difference between Will Stallings and Lucky Brooks. Average yards per carry. Receiving wise, Crossan, our tight end, led us, and again, senior, which sucks. Zach Roberson, the freshman, however, was our second leading receiver. He should get better. Casey Reynolds will be leaving us. He was a very solid player for us. Noah Short, the junior, should be back for one more year. And Vontarius Fua is going to move more into like a backup role. Zach Mundell came in a couple of times. And let's look at the defense side of the ball. Crummy led us in tackles. In sacks, we had 4 from Cody Winker. We had a bunch of people that got some sacks. Interceptions leader, Donovan Platt, Max Didominko. I don't know how to say English words. Crummy with an interception as well. And Crummy, by the way, is a senior. He will be leaving us, but we are replacing a ton of talent. So I am very excited. I will say the season kind of feels like a disappointment, because I feel like we actually were worse this year than we were last year. But again, last year we had a ton of seniors on the roster. This right here is really like the first real recruiting class Bill Belichick is bringing in. And some of the records we broke, we got Bryson Daly with passing yards in a season, breaking his old record. Bryson Daly pretty much breaking every single passing record. And again, this is the bye week right here. This is what's important, because we can go ahead and get potentially 2 of our top recruits right here. And again, we went 8-5 back-to-back years. We don't end up winning the bowl game, but let's go to players leaving real quick. Let's look at players leaving, man. Bryson Daly was up to an 83 overall. He's graduating. Miles Stewart, Lucky Brooks, and Markel Johnson all gone. Casey Reynolds is gone. Blaine Cleaver, David Crossan, David Hoyt, David Hayward, Will Jeffcoat, Bill Cass. Pretty much, it looks like our entire starting offensive line is actually leaving too. That's rough. Defensive line's leaving. We got a ton of people that are leaving, right? Calvin Crummy, probably our best player on the team. Maybe after Bryson Daly, of course. Sophia's leaving. Max Didominko is leaving as well. So another year where, again, we're starting to get super young. And of course, I don't believe we had anyone drafted. Now, did we get any transfer requests? We did, but we got a 50 overall. Are you kidding me? No, I don't want you, Bobby Sherman. We are in the mix on a ton of different players, but the 2 big ones are Jay Barnett and Joe Toomer. We got to go almost all the way in on, I think. Joe Toomer, we need you. We need you bad. You will be the wide receiver 1 right here. 6'5", 83 route running, 95 speed, difference maker for this team. Fingers crossed. I beg that Toomer is coming to Army. He will be such a difference maker. He is someone that can help us compete, and we get both of the recruits we wanted to. Even Jamal Morris as well, 67 corner. We love to see that. Let's go. That is huge. Let's see the entire class. And with this class right here, we're potentially bringing in 15 players. Don't know what's happening to Logan Jackson. I mean, he would actually not be a bad player either. I think he just disappears though. But Jay Barnett, very solid running back. Jamal Morris, potential redshirt corner. The 50 overalls, we don't care, but Joe Toomer, difference maker, day 1 wide receiver. TD Winstead, another playmaker. Ryan Nixon should be a day 1 starter as well. Courtney Merriweather with Joe Toomer should be a dynamic duo. The best player we got, however, is Easton Johnson, and I don't even know where to play him, because he could be an 82 overall running back. We'll go to that when we go over the team. Also, Tanner Boring and Hunter McMillan should be day 1 starters as well, and Anthony Hill is a difference maker. So we got a very hefty recruiting call. Let's take a look at position changes. And I didn't even really realize this at first, but we might have the worst offensive line in the country next year. Gotta start all freshmen, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Gotta adapt, gotta fight. And I think that's the next step for this team. But let's look at Easton Johnson, where he can play. So 81 overall running back, 70 overall receiver. Defensive side of the ball would be a 73 free safety, So he's a running back, 81 overall running back, best player on the team now. That makes things a little bit interesting because, like I said, he's a little bit more of a power back as well, more than anything. And that makes someone like Jay Barnett, like, where do we play him? We could potentially move Will Stallings somewhere else as well. He's a pretty good safety or decent corner as well. That's a tough one, man. Very, very tough one. I think we'll keep the positions as they are right now because Easton Johnson, again, we are going to be force feeding him. And all right, let's take a look at the team though. So Ben Holly up to an 81 overall. The big thing on him is he needs to get his accuracy better. Let's take a look at those ratings. 78 throw accuracy. We want to get into the 80s. So sophomore season should be pretty solid for him. Will Stallings, however, gets up to an 81. Oh man, maybe we should have moved them. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Receivers, Noah Short up to a 75. Zach Roberson up to a 68. And tight end, Aiden Miller, 73. Offensive line, like I said, man, looking pretty rough across the board. Defensive end, defensive tackle, the trenches are definitely going to struggle next year, and I think that's where we really need to focus our recruiting. Also potentially getting another stud corner, but we need offensive line help bad, really, really bad. We need to find some stud recruits, and when I say studs, just like 70 overalls, man. I'm not asking for much. So yeah, boys, hope y'all enjoyed the second episode of the Army Dynasty. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Dynasty content just like this. And if you guys did miss episode 1 though, make sure to check out season 1.